So I've got to do this for the camera to make sure everyone knows I'm being socially responsible. Ladies and gentlemen, a very, very good morning and welcome to the Harcourts Holmwood auction rooms. My name is Phil McGoldrick. It's my very great pleasure to be one of three auctioneers today, Mark, working with you, but we're working in half our slots. I'm working alongside my good friend and colleague, Mr. Mickey Limmer. He represents the property today at 30 Robert Duncan Road. Neil, our owner, is here with us. He's received an offer in advance of our scheduled auction date. He has said to Mickey, that is absolutely tickety-boo by me. And in a moment, Mickey will reveal the amount of that offer. And I'm going to say, folks, at this point, the property at Robert Duncan is on the market and definitely will be sold. But I give you in the room an opportunity to contest ownership, so I say be prepared for that opportunity. My owner is happy, so that tells you that the price is a good price, but I think it's a stunning home and deserves your competition here today. I know that Mickey has made everything available to you in terms of limbs and titles. There's some very simple rules of engagement today. Effectively, my owner's reserve has been met. So simply the highest bidder whose bid I accept will be the purchaser. If there is a disputed bid, I go back to the last undisputed bid and I resume. If any of my colleagues place bids on behalf of their clients, I will alert you to that. Now, the most important thing is, Mark, have we got a gavel? An auctioneer without a gavel, we'll have to do that between auctions. On the fall of the hammer, the successful purchaser, if they haven't already done so, will need to sign the auction contract. And if they haven't already done so, they will need to arrange to pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price that you finally pay. All right, the property is described contractually as a freehold parcel. The area of that parcel that we are definitely passing today, 320 square metres more or less. 10% your obligation, balance to be paid on the 19th of November. I think they're really good settlement terms, chance for you to get all your ducks in a row. Just 3.5 years young, it's a Mike Greer build. No wonder his reputation is as good as it is. I think what gives this property edge and sets it apart and has got you in the room today, one of the reasons is the amalgam of material. The plaster, the cedar, the schist corners just really give it a very smart appearance. Indoor-outdoor floats, very attractive from the street. Heating, glazing, insulation. This is a lovely modern new home and will suit you for a long time. Great situation close to the Northwood Super Centre. Quiet little area where you're going to be living as well. Mickey, there's probably a last word you want to add, if you would just like to.
Thanks, Phil. Hey, look, I'd really just like to say thank you to my owner, Neil Robb, for the opportunity to market this property given the situation. But hey, to the bidders in the room, it's been wonderful meeting you as well. So all the best.
And Mickey, just one thing, please. The amount of the pre-auction offer is
$690,000.
You've heard it loud and clear. $690,000, and I'm about to sell unless there's a better bid. Can I suggest a 5 or a 10? 690 only looks a good buy to me. First call at 690. Any advance? 92. Good on you. You're in front at the stage at 692. 2,000. That's all it took. 95. 695 with hash. At 695. Do we say 697 or 698 perhaps? 695. You can be living in Robert Duncan. Christmas and many Christmases to come. 695 the bid to beat. What about on the left-hand side? Any advance? $1,000. How much? 96. Nice work. Good strategy. Staying in control. At 696, perhaps straight to 700. That would be my recommendation. At $696,000. Any better over here? 696 only. One bid seldom buys. Once called. No. Think again. Change your mind. Sign of strength. You know what's happening in the market next week. This would cost you more. Second call, 696. Winning bid. Third final call at 696. What's the message on the phone? Waiting. What does the bank say? It's 696. 697, worth the wait. But don't get comfortable, you're just in the lead by a little bit. It's 697, 700 might be the right thing to do to get you home, and it's a beautiful home. 697. $700,000. Nice move. It's 700,000. Countdown to finality, closure, ownership. It's 700. Let's pop a wee one on the top because they might stop at the 7. First call, 700,000 to beat. I wish I could type that fast. Second call, it's 700. Third call, what is the screen telling you? Out at 700,000. You're absolutely sure? No better bid. At $700,000. Nice move. Delighted to announce the property is going. It's going. Gone and sold you. Congratulations to you. Well bought, well fought. Neil, congratulations. Mickey, another lovely campaign. I'm going to leave you in the hands of the rest of the team. Mark, you're up at 10:30. Beautiful. Thanks, Hayden. I can't get down until I'm properly dressed. No, we've got to get rid. You've got to get rid of all the stuff first.
As long as there's enough time. No, the paint is staying out of the border. And there's all the other spaces that leave the border. No. I went and spoke to the president and said, there is one. They need to go that way, but yeah. They just need to be done. They just need to be done in 10 minutes.
Yeah, so that's even when it's the same blower, you've got to on after the what did you say it's called? Not satisfied. Satisfied form.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I can't see.
No, take about that one.
Which I'm sure I said we should have kept in here before, and I'm still not.
That's the out. That is the out.
Can we make sure we get something in here? Because obviously, in a pre-auction offer situation, we need them. Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to print one, Michael? I can print one now.
Mickey just needs one for those clients. Yeah, please. Thank you. Oh, we should keep that satisfied, not satisfied.
I think it's in the folder.
Is that? I couldn't see it.
Oh, you can see it? I'll just print another one anyway. The folder's not very well organised though.
Simple owner, purchase acknowledgement form.
I'm sure I saw it in here. I'm sure somebody else asked me once and I
Yeah, it was probably me. I think I
through.
mentioned about it when I was on. I should keep it in here.
Anything, it's probably at the back. Like after all the normal
Oh,
ones.
right.
Yeah, I think it was you. And then I got them to put them in there.
It should come with it, but
Unless it's all. It's also them remembering to check it and fill it up each week. It's the other. Because it gets used a lot more than I realised.
yeah.
Hi Jane, how you doing? Okay, thank you.
stroll downtown this evening when I heard music echo through the night. The same old songs that I heard the night before. So I started running so I wouldn't be too late. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. When I got close, my heart was pumping to the beat that was blasting through the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome you good level 2 individuals, and welcome to the Harcourts Holmwood auction rooms. My name is Mark McGoldrick, and calling some of the auctions on the cards today. Kyle, I see, good to see you here holding your gavel. Kyle Siebert, he's an auctioneer for Harcourts Holmwood as well. You'll be calling the next auction that we're starting at 11 a.m. I extend my welcome on behalf of Pete and Ali Bucher. They have had the pleasure of marketing 170A Rocking Horse Road to our owner, Catherine. Thank you very much for the instructions. And that good fella sitting next to you on the hard work that's been done on the property, that has certainly not gone unnoticed. And we wish you all the very, very best. We appreciate you choosing Team Bucher and Harcourts Holmwood from the Island team. Simon Hollander, our manager here, holding his diary, clutching his diary as he always is. He loves auctions as well. The team loves auctions. Tony Jenkins, CEO, Bridget Gabberty, she's head of our strategy and growth. She has been an absolute paragon throughout this tricky health period, and has kept our ship steadily on its course straight ahead. And we've been doing some great transactions over the past few weeks. Hayden Broadbelt here, he's one of our business owners at the Harcourts Holmwood team, but he's spotting and recording bids. But he is available to help you bidders and buyers in your endeavours as we seek to find the next owner of 170A Rocking Horse Road in that marvellous South Shore. And I'm sure you're excited about summer coming, spring being here. I think I need a wee bit of a haircut actually after this lockdown, but don't worry, I have been keeping fit. In fact, I got out of bed this morning and I ran round the block 5 times, but then I was a little bit puffed blue, so I picked up the block and put it back in the toy box. And that concluded my exercise for the day. So hopefully that's loosened us up. We'll get on to the more serious business of the rules of auction, the conduct of auction. Simon, don't shake your head at that that good humour. We're working with a confidential reserve price, folks. You know that. That's how we always work. If we get to that reserve or even go past it and you're the highest bidder at the end, then we're going to declare you the owner. That's an easy part too. We might not reach the reserve in the initial bidding, but don't panic. If you're the highest bidder, we'll just pause and have a nicely socially distanced chat in one of our negotiation rooms, and we can offer you the chance to become the owner. It is the best place and time to buy at auction. Good on you for being here, because if the property doesn't sell, Pete and Ali have got to go back to that entire marketplace, and all those conditional people will be queuing up. So make sure we've got your best offer on show at all times. For another reason actually as well, that we need to see your strongest bid on show, is that you need to be the one having that conversation. Just on the odd time, there's a clause 2.6 that says the owner can withdraw the property from sale before it's sold without declaring the reserve. It normally pertains to that negotiation situation where there's a virtual handshake that takes place outside of the room, and I can be instructed in that instance to come and tell you that the property has been sold and you don't get another chance at it. So just be wary of that. It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. Any disputes today, I'll simply determine those. It normally involves 2 bids that come in at the same time at the same level. I'll just determine which one of those bids stands. The owners have given me the right to place bids on their behalf. That's known as vendor bidding. Only in the absence of your bidding, I'm actually going to take this off, I'm allowed to, aren't I? Thanks very much, Bridget. Only in the absence of your bids would I place a vendor bid, and always well below the reserve price. So it means you can bid against a vendor bid with confidence. I'm always pretty sure to make it clear to you if that's what I'm doing. The team could be bidding for buyers, and I see Lou Shinner from our team in Harcourts could be working with buyers here today. Good luck on your endeavours as well. I can nominate the sum by which bidding's increased today. I'll work with your bidding strategy. If the bids are too cheeky, then I would refuse those bids. So I don't do that too often either. Really, the final thing I would tell you is just on the wrap of the hammer. When you are declared the new owner, your obligations are simple, but they are significant. That signature on the contract just formalises the sale. We need to deposit 10% of the purchase price today, and that's an electronic one. We'll give you an REA-approved buyer's guide as well. Just talks all about the details of settlement and finalising the transaction. No GST today, residential property. So that's the rules. All the very, very best. 170A Rocking Horse Road. Amy's bringing up, isn't it a striking property? And riddle me this, how can this house be older than the suburb that it is? Well, of course, it was put there just a short while ago. And there's a rich INROOM, we would say this one. Gee, it's beautifully constructed, but it's just had that all that work being done to it, the modernisation, which I just think makes it an extra special proposition. It sits on a freehold parcel, 509 square metres, so that's a good size. And we're settling on the 15th of September.
All the side agreements.
People are working to different dates.
Yep.
15th's coming around pretty soon, isn't it? So no surprise about that. So that's the legals, folks. I think it oozes class. It's got panache. It's got flair. But let's start from the bottom up. The foundation, it's sophisticated and it's highly technical, but you take huge confidence from that foundation and the elevation that you enjoy. Great storage under there too, so good room for the wave skis, for the canoes, for the surfboards. There's also space in the recreation shed at the back for your storage. Yes, it's got character and it oozes that timber feel, but what about the modernisations? Superb. I was just looking at the chattel list actually. You know, you have got the 4 built-in speakers, the Smeg fridge freezer, washing machine and dryer stay, and also the in-wall amplifier and amplifier and speakers in the shed as well. So you know you've got technology on your side. There's ample living in that big living space. This kitchen is subtly integrated as well, lots of bench space in there and those modern appliances. A bathroom for each bedroom, how good is that? But everything is just in magnificent condition. Love the garden and the lawn, great for a game or two. And hey, you know about lifestyle on the South Shore, it doesn't get too much better, does it, Petey? What are you saying as a final word, my boy?
Make sure you raise your hands when you bid, be loud. Normally we can see how nervous you are in your faces, but everybody's poker face is fantastic today, so well done, bid strong, and good luck, everybody.
170A Rocking Horse Road. A rare opportunity here with this rejuvenated character. Should we kick it off, say 350? You tell me. Should we get a bit of a run up? Anyone like to start the bidding at that figure? 350,000, welcome in, sir. All the very, very best at 350,000. There's my opening bidder. I'm happy to work in, say, increments of 10 or 20, you tell me. At 350 now, have we found the winner? You'd say 370, sir? 370 with you, right down the middle. 2 in the race, 370,000 now. Would you like to get your bid in? Next one will cost you more. That's what they say. At 370 now, would you like to take me to 90? You call it out for me. At 370, second call. Should be everybody's hand up at this level. Third call at 370. What's the next move? And 90, my good man says my starter comes back at 390. Shall we leap through there? And he says 410 for me. At 410, at 410,000, time to stake your claim. Put your hand up and get going. At 410,000, sir, would you say 30 and get back in front? At 410 now, second call. Yes, indeed. Nice, clear bidding, sir. Good strategy, astute stuff. At 430, 450 with you, sir. At 450, you won't find another one like this one. In magnificent condition at 450. Alexa will help you out with any task that you've got. At 450, second call. 70, my man says. He's staying strong. And 90 with you, sir. Good work. Just a 2-horse race at this stage. 500. 500,000. Good on you. Welcome in. Good timing. At the 500 mark, you tell me where to go from here. 510. Good on you, sir, at 510. 510 and in front. What's the next to be? At 510, 20 if you like. At 510,000. A replicable property. Second call. Third call. Here we are live in the Holmwood rooms at 510. Seeking now the next bid. Have you got a 10 for me, sir, at this stage? A little huddle over there. I would get the bid in quickly. 510, you might say 5 for me, sir. At 510 at this stage. And a second call. At this figure, what's it to be? Hard with those masks on, isn't it? You're putting on 5? 510, your chance. At 510, 515 could be the place to go. 510,000 down the middle, Lou Shiner. Working with her bidder, sitting tight. Last chance. Any increase? 510. Look at all that rock solid foundation work, plenty of storage. A couple of bathrooms, all the work's been done. Nice mod cons. Sir, I can see you contemplating. No better? We've got the full half hour. Some indecision. Well, you've beaten them off. I need to have a chat to you in private. Should we go into the negotiation room? We'll come and offer you the opportunity. Let's see how we go. We're pausing at 510. Auctions open and live, don't go anywhere. We'll just pop this mask down for a second because I've been working with good folk here, and I think the news is good. I have got an update for you. Guys, if you could just, in Lou, perhaps call out that new bid for me. 550,000, that's good. And we've got a couple of little things that that the owners have said yes, with all those agreements, that yes, and yes, I can say we're on the market. There we go, 178 Rocking Horse Road, $550,000, that's the new bid. I'm going to sell, folks. Would you like to have a quick bid? Otherwise, I'm knocking it down. 550,000, 178 Rocking Horse Road, properties going. Congratulations, you guys, well done. And thanks on a job well done. Sold! Excellent work, well done, great to meet with you. Thank you for your bidding, folks. Stay on the hunt. Peter and Ali Bucher, great campaign. Sophie Fern, excellent contribution. And 11:30 about to start.
I promise you I am smiling at you. It's good to have you all with us, and welcome to the Harcourts Holmwood auction room. I am authorised to remove my mask just for the duration of the auction. It's great to have you with us and good to see you all observing our relevant health and safety standards. From everyone here at Holmwood, it's a pleasure to have you in the room. Now, the first thing we do on a Wednesday morning, of course, is thank and acknowledge our property owners who are here with us. We certainly appreciate and respect the fact that you've got options when it comes to listing your property. We're delighted that you've chosen to list with Grant and with Holmwood. We wish you the very, very best here this morning. To the bidders and the buyers, we extend a similar sentiment. You know, this is a great place to buy real estate. It is cash, it is transparent, and it is unconditional. And that's really important because, of course, if we don't sell property here in the auction room, we pass property in, and you do lose that exclusivity of opportunity. We then have to offer the property to the wider market, and that includes those buyers who are in conditional situations. My colleagues will confirm competing with conditional interest is never ideal, so we would encourage you in your bidding. The team is here ready to assist you, ably led by our CEO, Tony Jenkins, looking especially good, I think, with the mask on. Tony, good to see you, and welcome. Head of Growth and Strategy, Bridget Gabbardise, our sales manager here at the Island 2 office, Kyle Sutherland, and Hayden Broadbelt, branch manager and business owner at the Fendleton branch. If you've got any questions, ladies and gentlemen, please don't hesitate to ask these fine people. Now, we've got a great property up for offer in just a moment. But before we get to that, let me just explain some of the rules of the auction here today. The conduct of auction is on the front page of your contract. It should come as no surprise. Our owner has provided us with a confidential reserve price. Now, subject to that reserve price being reached or breached, the highest bidder will be the new owner. If the bidding doesn't quite reach that reserve price, buyers, that's not the end of the auction. Our practice at Holmwood is to pause. We move into a meeting room with our highest bidder and we offer that person the opportunity to purchase the property. Now, this is really critical. On the odd occasion, during that discussion outside of the room, our vendor may say to us, look, we're happy with this price, this negotiated price. Let's withdraw the property from the auction and sell it outside of the room without disclosing our reserve price. Now, that is a vendor's prerogative. When they exercise that prerogative, it can be very disappointing to those buyers who remain here in the room. So my advice to you to avoid that disappointment is, if you are here to bid and buy, make sure you hold the highest bid at all times. Now, as the auctioneer, I can nominate the increments by which the bidding is raised. I can refuse bids if I feel they're not in the best interests of my owners. If there's a dispute, I'll simply resolve it, normally by going back to the last undisputed bid. And if any of our licensed colleagues are in the room bidding on behalf of buyers, I'll do my very best to point them out to you. Maybe a bit harder today, but we'll do our very, very best. Now, as the auctioneer, I can also make bids on behalf of my owner. This is referred to as a vendor bid. We use these very sparingly, only when there's lots of work left to do yet in the bidding. Please be assured a vendor bid will always be well below the reserve price, and it'll always be clearly identified to you. You can bid against a vendor bid with some confidence. Finally, if you are that successful, lucky last bidder, the purchaser of the property, you have a couple of obligations. Of course, you pay your deposit, 10% of the purchase price, and you sign the contract. When you sign that contract, buyers, you are acknowledging that you've received a copy of the approved REA guide. You also sign our purchaser acknowledgement form if you haven't done so already. So those are the rules, ladies and gentlemen. Now the subject property, number 30 Oakford Close, Grant Chapel. Always a pleasure to work with you. Grant lists some superb property. This is absolutely no exception. A really lovely two-level property. It is easy care. The legal description, should I say, is a freehold estate, the highest form of ownership in New Zealand, 308 square metres more or less. And the settlement date is the 22nd of September 2021, unless, of course, you're working to a pre-agreed date. You can see inside it's absolutely neat as a pin. Very, very tidy. I was so impressed by the level of tidiness and maintenance that has clearly been carried out at this address. It's got a very practical and sensible floor plan. Look, there is certainly opportunity to modernise, but you are able to move in and enjoy. It is so functional. Upstairs there are bedrooms, but very importantly downstairs, a good-sized double bedroom with the en-suited bathroom. We talk about resale value. This is key, really. It is imperative, and it'll just stand you in such good stead moving forward, having that downstairs suite. Outside, it is a courtyard. It is north-facing, plenty of sunshine. And if you're worried about not having any lawn, of course, down the road you've got 65 odd hectares of free land that you don't have to do any lawn mowing. Christchurch's Crown Jewel, Hagley Park, a hop, skip and a jump away. This is a great investment, a great place to put your money, folks. The only thing that remains to be seen is who is the new owner. So who'd like to start us away? Who plans to finish off at number 30 Oakford Close? Where do we say go? Wouldn't sell for 800,000. I think that much is clear in this superb location, buyers. Perhaps that's a fair and reasonable place to start at 800. What say you? All right, I'll start on behalf of my owner. This is one of those vendor bids I spoke about at 8. Was there a bid there? At 800, on behalf of my owners, $800,000 a vendor bid. Now, who takes me to say at 810? Good work there. 810,000 now. At 810,000 in pole position, sir. Good luck to you today at 810. Is there 820 or better? 820 now to the right-hand side. At 820,000, 830, shall I suggest, sir? At 830, good work. At 830. 830 is at 840, sir. First call, yep, 840, he says, with the nod. $840,000 now, first time. Second call at 840 and 850. Was it 845? Slight change of pace there. All right, sir, I'll work with you at 845. So not sure the 5,000s will work. Would you take me to 860? At 845, the bid now. Gentleman holds the bid. First time. 860. Nice work at $860,000. I like your style, sir. At 860, you are in front. Shall we say 870, sir? First call at 860. 865, okay. 865 again. 865 with the $5,000 raise there. First time at 865. 880. Nice work. Good work. Good bold bid there, ma'am. Is that the bank ringing? Hopefully you start bidding now at 880. The gentleman holds the bid here on the right-hand side. So shall we say 900? Would you say 885? That seems to be more your style. Just the $5,000. At 880 here, first time. Second call at $880,000. Third final call, you stroll down to Hagley Park, folks. If there's no further bidding, I have a conversation with this good gentleman, Don. At 880 here. Folks on the left-hand side. At 880, let's have a conversation, Lisa. Your buyer is our highest bidder, not authorised to sell. We'll move outside of the room. Auction is open. First, back with you shortly, folks. Thank you very much for your patience. Number 30, Oakford Close in Riccarton. We've had some robust discussion outside of the room, some negotiation. There has been a good increase, and the parties have agreed under clause 2.6 the property will withdraw. It will be withdrawn and sold very happily. Congratulations to our purchasers. Grant Chapel, congratulations. Good work as always, folks. If you do want to sell some real estate, give Grant a call. We're back at 11:30. Is that right, Bridget? Good. Stay with us, folks. Thank you for joining us.
There's nothing I wouldn't do, but I am outplayed, but I don't mind, no, that I got outplayed, 'cause I'ma need an upgrade. Thought you would see me crying.
keep on telling lies. That is how we stay alive. So you know that I don't mind about what is wrong and what is right. We keep moving in different rhythms. Still I know what you feel. We keep moving in different rhythms. Two different minds telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds. Oh, oh, oh. Two different minds. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds.
You know just what to say to make it all okay. 'Cause I ain't too blind to see when you're in front of me. We keep moving in different rhythms. Two different minds, telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds. Oh, oh, oh. Two different minds.
We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive. We're not the ones who hide.
Two different minds.
We're not the ones who hide.
Two different minds. Telling lies.
That's how we stay alive.
That's how we stay alive.
Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack, words that we can't take back. We are the reason opposites attract. Once you slam the door on the second floor, I regret it all. When I think it through, I can't help the way I feel for you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the worst can sting. I wouldn't change a thing. 'Cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Sitting there by the phone, hoping you'll answer yours. Baby, let's talk until we're fine. You've been in bed for days, empty without me, you say. Can't you just magically turn up in mine? Then you knock on my door on the second floor, and I feel okay. We just made it through, and I love the way I feel for you. Baby, you make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Oh yeah, still feels right. 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 Oh yeah. We never get it right, but somehow it feels right. We never get it right, but it still feels right. We never get it right, but somehow it feels right. That's how I feel about you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can stay. I wanna change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Oh yeah, still feels right. 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 Oh yeah. I'm a mess. Don't know how I got here, but I'm blessed. Didn't know it'd take me past my destiny. You're behind me with the rest, 'cause I'm a mess. No more you.
And I go home. You said things could only get better. I needed more than ever. They don't. How can I believe you when everything is secret, secret? Everything is secret, secret. Everything is secret, secret. Everything is secret. How can I believe it when everything is secret, secret? You see through, gotta make space for the new you, like I'm old news in your rearview mirror. It must be nice you went and got a penthouse, all your friends partying is real loud. Brand new money with a brand new chest, still a baby bird price straight off the nest like you. No more, And I go home. You said things could only get better. I needed more than ever. They don't. How can I believe you when everything is secret, secret? Everything is secret, secret. Everything is secret, secret. Everything is secret. How can I believe it when everything is secret, secret? Home. You said things could only get better. I needed more than ever. They don't. Home. You said things could only get better. I needed more than ever. They don't. How can I believe you when everything is secret, secret? Everything is secret, secret.
I think I'm going to take a 30-second head start jump on you all today, folks, as we move into our auction here at 9 Electra Place. And I work with very diligent, hard-working people, and Leah Scott, Simon Watson, Holmwood Simon Watson, of course. But Leah Scott, you've run this campaign, led the campaign superbly at 9 Electra Place. Surely an electrifying opportunity for you all. Of course, you'll acknowledge that. Just the one chuckle that's interesting today. No, thank you very much, certainly to Craig for your instructions. Wishing you and Tracy all the very, very best today. I'm sure you're joining us online. We're streaming our auctions online, of course, and welcome today. I'm going to take the opportunity just to remove the mask, just so for the sake of clarity, and I know you've all got a nice safe distance around us. Welcome today. I'll welcome you on behalf of the whole team here. Tony Jenkins, CEO, he's all masked up, of course, as Bridget, Head of Strategy and Growth. Bridget Gabbities has been a paragon of leadership through these last health weeks, and has had our auction machine running smoothly, and as we go through the levels. Hayden Broadbelt's here, business owner as well, to spot and record your bids today, but he can help bidders, and he's quite good at doing it as well, so he'll come within a couple of metres of you to give you a little bit of advice should you need it. The property in question, 9 Electra Place, it is in Wigram, and we'll get on to the formalities in a little moment, but let's run through the rules of the day. The reserve's been set, it's confidential. If we reach, you'll go past it and you're the highest bidder at the end, we'll sell you the property. Don't panic if we don't reach that reserve. If you're the highest bidder, we'll pause and we'll negotiate, and I'll offer you the chance to be the new owner today. Just reminding you, it's the best place and time to buy is at auction, because if properties don't sell, Leah's got to go back to the marketplace to all those pesky conditional people who'll be waiting. So make sure we've got your strongest offer on show at all times. I say that for two reasons, the second of which is that if we are pausing to negotiate, sometimes I get the instruction to come out to the room and say, sorry folks, there's been a virtual handshake that's taken place in the negotiation room, the property's been withdrawn and sold, and you don't get an opportunity to go again. So just be careful of that. Doesn't happen all the time, but it can happen. Welcome also to the members of the Harcourts team. I see Simon Watson is here. Welcome to Lou Ding, bidding for buyers. Lucy Zhao, you're here with your buyers as well. We look forward to your bidding. I can nominate the bidding increments. I can refuse bids if they're too cheeky, and if there's two bids placed at an equal time of a similar level, then I'll determine which of those bids stand. Like I say, I've pointed out the people that are bidding for you. My owner has given me the exclusive right to bid on his behalf, should you not be bidding. We'll call that a vendor bid. It would be only placed well below the owner's reserve price, so you can bid against a vendor bid with confidence, and I'll be sure to announce it and make it abundantly clear to you all. The final thing I tell you was in the rap of the hammer. What a glorious noise. If it falls in your favour, we'll declare you the owner. You'll get a nice clap, but then we're going to put into your hand a pen to sign the contract, formalising the sale. Deposit paid to us, please. 10% of the purchase price only, though. And we'll give you the REA Sale and Purchase Agreements Guide for peace of mind around the settlement part of the transaction. There you have it, 9 Electra Place. It's in that established part of Wigram, means you're closer to shops and amenities to schools as well, so we can gladly offer it to you. It is a freehold title, and it's a good 644 square metres, and with a legal description on that agreement that is unchanged from that which Leah has distributed to you. There's been various drafts of the agreement put out, but I can assure you that there is a cooktop and an oven that comes with the property as part of the chattel list. And you know the alarm, the blinds and the panel heaters, they come in an as-is, where-is condition, so you bid on that basis. 10% today, as I've outlined, but the balance due 24th of September. That's a Friday. And if you're working to another date that has been pre-agreed in writing, then good luck to you. We'll work with you on that. Electra Place, it's just good solid real estate, this one. It is rock solid in the construction and a nicely established private area. I like what's been done throughout with the open plan and the orientation for sunshine. You're anchored by your kitchen, you flow to the patio and garden. I think with kiddies and pets, it's a great little situation to be in. You've got ample room through the accommodation, good sized bedrooms, bathrooms excellent, master gets the best of it, of course. Double internal access garage, excuse me. What about Wigram? Hasn't it been a success and continues to be so? And I think the development, the maturity of the landing, and just the strength of the shops and their childcare is, of course, excellent, but it's the community that you're part of that I think people should be excited about, Leah. I'm excited about the auction. What's your final word?
I'd just like to thank my vendor, Craig and Tracy. They've been absolutely committed to this auction. So I would like to thank them for their absolute trust in Holmwood. I'd also like to thank all the bidders that have turned up today, that have come out in the horrible weather. I wish you well, and to the happy winner of this auction, congratulations.
Congratulations in advance. A little bit of rain isn't going to keep you away from this one. 9 Electra Place. Over to you folks. Who's going to start us away in the bidding? You're moving to Wigram. What's the opening bid to be? Just came in time for the start of the auction. We've just said some lovely things about the property. All good with the settlement date? We've got it set down for Friday, the 24th of September, unless you're working to a pre-arranged date. Cooktop and oven with the chattels. Established part of the suburb. Come on, folks, 600,000 is not going to own it. Well, let's kick it off there, shall we? We'll make it fair for all. Make it easy for you all. Who's going to give me that bid? She had 2 hands up at 6, sir. What would you say? You'd like to start at 6? We'd all like to buy it there, surely, sir. 600,000? Or would you say we'll see? Who's going to grab it? 600, good on you. Welcome in. Hope we can move you into the suburb too. Wonderful Wigram, $600,000. My opening bidders. They say the first bidder's often the lucky one. First call at 6. Let's put on 20, sir. Come on, get involved. Seize the day. Grab it by the scruff of the neck. Twice at 6. Good rock solid construction here. Move in with confidence. Third call. You might have it on your own. 600,000. Have I got 20 anywhere? Lou, you're always saying 20. Of course you would. 620. Lou Ding Harcourts. 650. See, he's not here to muck around. He knows how to do it. Doing it economically at 650,000. I'll go straight to 7 if you like. At 650. 655. Okay. Just remember those 5s are a wee bit easy to skip over at 655. But you're back in front. Good news. At 655 for 9 Electra Place. 660. Lou, you surprised me. Mixing up his bids from 50 to 5. There you go. I'd call that progress if I was bidding against him. At 660,000. What's next? At 660. You tell me. 665, sir. Good luck and welcome into the bidding. Welcome to Wigram. I hope you can say 70 with you, Lou. 670. I think someone should race to the 700 personally. 670,000. I'm looking your way, Sir Simon, your direction as well. It's 670 at this stage. 680, Lucy Joel from the team, bidding for a buyer at 680. Getting involved, that's what we like to see at 680. 690 with Lou. He's just warming up. You should be too at 690 on this chilly day. At 690, you'll be warm inside 9 Electra Place. 695. 700. From Lou at the back. 700,000. See, we get there eventually, ma'am. I think you should take over the bidding for your team. At 700,000, what would we say? 5, 705. 710 with Lou. 710. All those good reasons to move in to an area that's growing in strength, popularity and demand. At 710,000 now, first call. 715. 20 now, Lou. 25, good. 740 puts up the 15. 740. Good, quick, rapid fire bidding at 740. Would you like to bid another 15 at 740? They call it a Commodore, the $15,000 bid. We can accommodate you here, sir, at 740. You just got to pay that little bit more at this stage. 45 if you like. At 740,000. Sir, you haven't bid for a wee while. Coming back. Solid area. 740. They're only out for the moment, Tony, I would say. 745 if you like. Second call. 745. Takes the low-hanging fruit. 50 with you. 50. I thought you might say 60, Lou, knowing you. I'm starting to learn your strategies, but at 750,000, the bid's with Lou at this stage. Sir, this is easy for you at this level. You say 55. Gentleman's waiting to time his run at 750, second call. Third call, what's Team Watson doing over here at 750? Nice round 3/4. Who's going to burst through that milestone? Sir, is this your time? Is this the moment at 750? Put on 5 for me. At 750. Take that bid, Lucy, if you like. I think it's available to you at 750 this time. Silence over here. Any better bid at 750,000. I'll count it down 3 times. 3, 2, 755. Took some time. 755. 756. One more. It's 757. Lee, are you talking to Craig? 757. With you. We're on the market and I sell. Now's the time. So this is the moment you've been waiting for. 757,000. 9 Electroplace. I sell away for the want of a better bid. Bids with Lucy at 757. 760 says Lou. Trying to gap it, trying to put some space in between. You've got all the space you want here at this property. At number 9. 1. Is it the best 1,000 you've spent? 761. Lou's lying in wait at 761. Who's landing at this home? You're so close to the landing. 62. 762. Come on, folks, it's within your grasp. It's 762. Get back involved. You've got a tremendous opportunity here. At 762, it's very, very good buying. Second call and we're on the market. 2,000, better. 764, 765 with your bidder, Lou. 765, I think the strategy's got to mix it up. Tony, what would you say? I think 771 is the place to be. At 765, we're on the market, we sell. Leah Scott's kept the campaign intact throughout the levels, but here we are, we're down to it at 765 and we're selling. This is the moment. 66, clickety-click. Is it a rat-a-tat-tat? At 760, 767. There's my Boeing bid. 767 on the market and selling. I can see you folks, even though you're masked up, I can see you contemplating the next bid. 767. You smile with your eyes, sir, but you bid with your finger. 767. Twice. Third, you might go 770, but I'd be quick. Third chance. Bids over here. It's against those good people, Tony. Another 1,000. 768, Lou. I'm selling. One more. 769. Punch it in there. 769. You've seen the average price in the area. You're buying well at 769. Twice as the hammer comes up. 769. 770. Working hard. Once. Twice. Third call. 770,000. 771. 771. He's keeping you close. You've only got to beat 1,000 at 771. As we chisel the way to ownership. I don't like the body language, ma'am. It's bad for your neck too. 771, just give it the nod. Let's be quick about it. Once I'm calling it, you're saying, let's go again, dear. Wouldn't it be interesting if you could just find out? Second call, third call, that could be his last bid. Half a bid there, half 1,000. 771,500. And selling. Twice third. 771,500. 772. 2.5. 772. Tantalisingly close. Sir, you can come in. You could even buy this for 1,000. You never know. 772, you haven't spent anything yet. What do you think? We're on the market. This could be the time. What a strategy. What a body blow it could be at 772. I know you felt that feeling of elation of you could have been the winner. Electrifying, we say, at Electroplace at 772. Twice and final. Property's going. Number 9. Don't let it out of your fingers. Don't let it out of your grasp. Quick. 100. I'll take it. I better take it. It's going into the owner. 772, 1. 772, 200. If you got a bid $5, we got a bid $100 lots, you get 5 seconds. 772, 200. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I sell. Going. Try the 73. 9 Electroplace is going and going. You've bid very well. Is that your last bid that we've seen? 772, 200. I'm selling away this time. Going. Lou, to your buyer. Gone and sold. Well done. Good old tussle. Gee, Lucy, congratulate your people, but commiserate at the same time. Thanks for your bidding, folks. Appreciated your participation. Really, we did, sir. Good to see you. Leah Scott, excellent job. Craig and Tracy, please pass on my regards. Simon Watson, thank you for keeping the campaign on track also. And we're not too far off starting our next, I would have thought.
Once more, then I say we are through. We should still have fun, though we say we're done. 'Cause I just wanna get done with you. For the last time, I can call you mine. Once more, then I say we are through.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, pretty close. Kyle Siebert is my name. I'm your auctioneer today, and welcome to the Harcourts Holmwood auction room. Thanks very much to one and all for following our very strict protocols under the current environment. We've got everyone spaced out, masked up. I will be unmasked for the duration of the call. I'll put my mask straight back on as soon as I'm off the podium. But it's a pleasure on behalf of the team to have you with us, folks, and the first thing we do on a Wednesday is thank and acknowledge our property owners. We certainly appreciate and respect that you've got options when it comes time to list your property. We are thrilled that you've chosen to list with Holmwood. We wish you the very, very best here today. To the bidders and the buyers, we extend a similar sentiment. This is a wonderful place to buy property. It is cash, it is transparent, and it is unconditional. And that's important because, of course, if we don't sell property here in the auction room, we pass property in. You do lose that exclusivity of opportunity. Your competition then is the conditional market, and that's never ideal. So I would encourage you in your bidding. The team is here and ready to work with you. This is Bridget Gabbardy, our Head of Growth and Strategy. Bridget, good to see you. Looking great. Tony, you look excellent as well there. Our CEO, Tony Jenkins. Hayden Broadbelt from our Fendleton branch manager, business owner, and Kyle Sutherland, sales manager here at INROOM too. If you have any questions, ladies and gentlemen, please don't hesitate to talk to these fine people. They are here to work with you. Now, in just a short moment, I've got an excellent opportunity for you in Linwood. But first, let's talk about the conduct of auction. These are the rules of engagement here in the auction room. Very straightforward. The owner has provided us with a confidential reserve price. Subject to that reserve price being reached or breached, the highest bidder will be the new owner. If the bidding doesn't reach that reserve price, we pause. We move into a negotiation room and have a chat with the highest bidder, offer that person the opportunity to purchase the property. Now, sometimes during that discussion, our owner may say to us, look, we're happy with this negotiated price. Let's withdraw the property from the auction room, sell it outside of the room and without disclosing the reserve price. When they exercise their prerogative to do that, it can be very disappointing for the bidders who remain here in the room. So my advice to you is make sure you hold the highest bid at all times. Now, as your auctioneer, I can nominate the increments by which the bidding is raised. I can refuse bids if I feel they're not in the best interests of my owner. If there's a dispute today, look, I'll simply resolve that normally by going back to the last undisputed bid. And if any of our licensed colleagues are in the room bidding on behalf of other buyers, I'll point them out to you. Now, as the auctioneer, I can make bids on behalf of my owner. This is referred to as a vendor bid. I only make a vendor bid when there's lots of work left to do yet, so please be assured a vendor bid will always be clearly identified to you, and it'll always be well below the reserve price, so you can bid against a vendor bid with confidence. Finally, if you are that successful, lucky last bidder, you have a couple of obligations. Of course, you pay your deposit, 10% of the purchase price, and you sign the contract. When you do so, you're acknowledging that you've received a copy of the approved REA guide, and you also sign the purchaser acknowledgement form if you haven't done so already. Special welcome to those joining us at holmwood.co.nz via live stream. Thanks very much for joining us. If you are planning to bid, give Lucy a call right this instant. All right, let's talk about the subject property. Number 11, Nicholas Drive in Linwood. This is a really nice part of town. We've seen plenty of development, plenty of growth in this location. I think in our rapidly developing city, it's only become increasingly popular location. Very much an entry-level area and very affordable. This is no different. Here we've got a two-bedroom home on a very, very substantial section, 779 square metres more or less. It is freehold. And buyers, just a reminder, the settlement date to which you work is the 17th of September 2021. Number 11, Nicholas Drive. There is plenty of potential, folks, here to enhance, to titivate, and the value out the other side, I think, is obvious on this large section. A good house, really good bones, I would say, and plenty of opportunity to put your own stamp on it. In terms of its location, really close to all of the popular amenities of this area. It's sort of equidistant between the city and the sea. So long-term, folks, this is a great place to invest your family's money and potentially a really good place to raise your family. So without further ado, Lucy, any final word or shall we get underway? Looking for your opening bid, buyers. Where do we say go? Who's my Dan Carter? Who kicks off? Where do we start? 360 maybe, a nice economical place to start. Certainly wouldn't sell at that level. Perhaps that's where we say go. And silence descends. Folks, look, I'm happy to advance things on behalf of my owners at $360,000. That's a no-brainer at $360,000. Would you take me to 380 or better? At 360,000, I count it down 3 times. First call at Nicholas Drive, ma'am. You look like an astute purchaser. Second call at 360, take me to 380. Third final call at 360. Well, folks, again, on behalf of my owners at $380,000 at these levels, there should be a sea of hands at $380,000. Just a reminder, this property is in Christchurch at $380,000. Surely there's someone at $400 now. First call at $380 on a vendor bid. Twice the money at $380. Third final call at $380,000. One final vendor bid at $400,000. Lucy, it looks like there's no bidding in the room. You may need to move to that conditional market. I know there is strong interest. At $400,000 on behalf of my owners, a final vendor bid. Buyers, I count it down 3 times. First call, second, third final call at $400,000. Well, Lucy, this surprises me. This should be a no-brainer at these levels. I know we have instructions from our owners. We pass the property in and we price it at this level, $449,000. Buyers, you should give Lucy a call if you have interest. Take a good look at the listing. Take a good look at that asking price. I have no doubt you'll be in touch with Lucy soon. From all of us here at Holmwood, we're back with you shortly. Those tuning in at holmwood.co.nz, have a lovely day.
Time goes by and yet I wonder, are you and me still the same? Are you still loving the game? I know I don't. You cast your spell and I went under. I know the laughter and the pain. Will I ever love again? I don't know if I can take it anymore. So I stay here and hold my heart when you walk out the door. Made a promise to myself and I repeat it in my head. Set your mind free, set your mind free. No one knows what I've been through, but this is the end of me and you. Set your mind free. Made a promise to myself, this time I will keep it. Where there's a will, yeah, there's a way. With every smile, with every tear, I know I will make it. I'm gonna see a brighter day. Oh, 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 oh. A brighter day, a brighter day.
It gets me on my feet, makes me wanna dance all night. Don't make me remember everything you did, 'cause I don't wanna hurt inside. Feel it in my body, feel it in my feet, and it feels so good inside. And I always wanna feel like this. I close my eyes and all the troubles fade
course you will, Catherine. Well, they say the early bird catches the worm. Why don't we just kick away into the rules of auction so we can get ready by 12:30? I know you're all busy people, and we've got a job to do because we've got to get done and get sold 16 Greenfield Place. Our good owners are here. They've had a long stint at the home. They're moving on to their next endeavours. They've enlisted the help of both Catherine and Peter Hampton, and I'm sure Lockie was involved too, but the Hamptons have had the pleasure of marketing the home. And I'd like to join the Hamptons in just saying thank you very much for your custom, but we also wish you the very, very best. And so welcome today to the Harcourts Holmwood auction rooms. Thanks for abiding our social distancing rules, and just to see you all spaced out. But it's great to all be in the same room when we're here to compete. Harcourts Holmwood are glad to welcome you here. Bridget Gabbardy's over here. She's kept our auction ship running smoothly during the last 3 or 4 weeks. And so thank you for that, Bridget. Head of Strategy and Growth here. Tony Jenkins is our CEO. Gerard Rolton, he's the manager at Harcourts St Albans, Harcourts Holmwood St Albans, so he works with Catherine and Peter on a daily basis. Hayden Broadbelt over here is spots and records bids, but he's also part of the business ownership team at Harcourts Holmwood. So good luck today. We'll look forward to your bids. I'll just run through the conduct of auction. It's pretty much common sense. You know the reserve's been set, it's confidential. If we get there or go past and you're the highest bidder, you're going to be the new owner. Just if we don't reach the reserve in the initial bidding, what we'll do is not finish the auction. We'll just pause and talk to the highest bidder in one of these rooms at a nice distance as well, and we'll offer you the chance to be the new owner, basically. And I hope you do that, because if the property doesn't sell today, poor Catherine and Peter would have to go back out to the entire marketplace and work with those conditional people. So you've got an exclusive opportunity here today, so make sure you take that. If you're not the highest bidder who's negotiating at that point, should that happen, just be careful, because clause 2.6 says the owner can withdraw the property and sell it to that person without returning to the auction floor, and that can cause a little bit of disappointment and despair. So just be ready for that at that juncture. I forget to take this off, but I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to nominate the sum by which bidding's increased as well, so that's the bidding increments. I'm happy to work with your bidding strategy. I place no limitations on you, so good luck in those endeavours. I'm looking for teams for consultants around the Harcourts network, and I can see Courtney Perot there, so welcome. If you're bidding for a buyer, Courtney, we know who you are. If there's a dispute, it normally becomes when bids are placed simultaneously at equal levels, and I get to determine which of those bids stands. In that instance, that happens sometimes. The owners have given me the exclusive right to bid on their behalf. You would have heard of vendor bidding. That just happens if you're not bidding, but it only happens well below the owner's reserve price. So you can bid against vendor bids confidently, knowing there's a bit of work to do. And I'll make it clear if I'm placing a vendor bid. That's all I'll tell you. If you are successful, you know that the rap of the hammer will absolutely officialise that, but to formalise the sale, we do need your signatures on the contract, whether that happens at a distanced way or electronically. Deposits will be paid electronically by you as the new owner, 10% of the purchase price only, and we'll just ask that you acknowledge a receipt of the REA Sale and Purchase Agreements Guide, and it is good with detail around that settlement process and finalising the sale. Number 16, Greenfield Place in Maidaho. I think, Catherine, you'd be pretty happy to be marketing properties that are presented like this and are in condition like this. So we do commend our owners for that. Shane and Lisa, well done. I'm sure Chloe and Jack have had their share of jobs over the last 3 or 4 weeks as well, leading up to today's auction. It is 627 square metres, the size of the parcel, and we're settling on the 22nd of November 2021. Now, if you've pre-arranged another date and that's in writing, then that's good. We'll work with you on that. Chattel list, no change there at all. Let's have a last look through the property. Neat as a pin, this one. And it's rock solid. It's in great nick. Doesn't look contemporary and fresh inside. I think you can tell the nature of the crispness as you walk in. It's bathed in natural light and plenty of sunshine. It's going to be your friend when you're the new owner here too. It's got a bit of soul and a bit of authenticity. Don't you love that about it? I love the Summerhill stone construction. It's very established. It's private, but cool and relaxing. You've got all the heating options there. Gas fire and heat transfer system, I think that's a beauty. Bedrooms are excellent. Outdoors, you'll enjoy that. And I think the private sheltered courtyard with the patio is a real plus. Easy access from your living spaces. I'd have my dibs on that one as the days get better. I think we've got a bit of sunshine arriving for us now. The area is excellent. I love that Walter Park. It's an absolute beauty. And you're close to schools as well. That's part of the family community that you are going to be part of here at Greenfield Place. Catherine's going to have the last word for us before we kick it underway.
Thank you, Mark. As Mark said, look, it's just a fantastic, fabulous family home. And I'd just like to thank Lisa and Shane for the opportunity, for giving Peter and I and Lockie the opportunity to bring this house to the market. It's been an absolute pleasure to get to know you all, and I've just loved every minute of it. To all the buyers today, we wish you luck well in your bidding.
Thanks, Catherine. That's good. Let's get underway at 16 Greenwood Place. A great place to be. Who's going to put forward the folding for us now and start us underway? Who's going to kick it away? Springtime's here. Let's see the hands springing up. You call me out a figure. I say call me a figure. I've been called much worse in the past. This is your chance to dictate terms. This is the interactive proportion of today's show. Who sees value? Where would you love to start? 500,000, Courtney. Good stuff. I wasn't going to say $500. I thought it would be a little bit ambitious, but we'll say $500,000 for you at $500,000. We're away. There we go. There's the figure to beat. Who's going to put on, say, 20 from here? What do you think? Something stronger? Up to you. $500,000 with my opening bidder. Wants to move into the area close to the park. 520. Good on. Well, welcome to see you in the bidding. 540 straight back, Courtney. No stranger to the auction room. Always working hard for her buyers. At 540, who works that little bit harder for me now? At 540,000. Who would say 60 or better? At 540 now, first call over here, Courtney. Second call, 60. Yes, easy at these levels. 580. See, she comes back quickly. She's spring-loaded today at 580,000. Springtime's good at 580. 590, welcome into the bidding. Good to see you at 600,000. At 600. Who goes next? As we round it up and square it away at 6. Let's keep working. You tell me the increment, I would say 20 would be the place to go. What do you think, folks? At 600,000 over here on the window. First call, this is your window of opportunity today. 3 in the race should give you confidence. At 600,000, neat. 610. 620. 620. She must have an appointment, I think, Courtney, at 620. In a hurry, bidding away at 620,000. 630, 640, 10 again. She's pretty keen over here at 640. She'll run out eventually, though, I'm sure. At 640, better get your next one in. At 640, Greenfield Place. 645, 650, back she comes. She appears determined, but you should be too. At 650, it's good community that you're buying to stay for a long time. At 650 now, first chance. Second at the figure. What's the strategy to be? Third call. 650. Double bid, I like your strategy, Courtney. Good strategy. 655. Doing it in time. What's my team in the middle saying? Twice the call. The masks are on at 655. 660. That's our 665. Back with Courtney. 665. I didn't even get my chance to do the 660 joke, which I really enjoy doing. Haven't had the chance to do it today. At 665, 70 if you like. First call at that figure. It's got that little bit extra of X factor, this home. At 665, it's worthy of your competition and your continued competition too. Second call, 665. Poker faces down here. 665, third call. 70 if you like, it's 665. What's it to be? 670. 675. With Courtney, 675. 6 3/4. Fairly bid, fairly offered. Classical home. 675, open indoor, outdoor flow. It's 675. Twice the money, 675. Third call, it's 675. Any better bid? Is it timing into the home straight at 675? Is this where you make your play? Is this where you stamp your authority? 675, final chance. 675. Reconsidered. You say 680 for me, surely. 675. Courtney, we're nearly there, but I can't sell at this level. I'm not authorised to. Would you have a quick chat with me in this room? I'll offer you the opportunity. I'm just going to pause and talk to our highest bidder, offer them the chance. We're just going to take a moment. 2.6 has been exercised in this instance. There's been a happy agreement reached. So both Shane and Lisa have said, Mark, you go back to that rostrum and announce to you all that Courtney, working with Doug, 16 Greenfield Place, to you, sir, has been happily and unconditionally sold. Well done. Congratulations. Thank you for your interest. Thank you for your bidding. Catherine, Peter, another excellent campaign. Thanks for the opportunity. And we look forward to seeing our next auction, which I believe is around about tomorrow. Stretton Place.